Good afternoon. I'm at Nürburgring, this wonderful place, and it's Thursday, so we have had free practice and qualifying in GP2. I'm not here alone. This would make it meaningless. Beside me is the reason for you to even watching this interview, Marcus Ericsson. Hi.
Hello, hello.
The Nürburgring track, it looks very spectacular. How is it from a driver's point of view?
I mean, it's a new experience for me, but I really like it. It's really challenging and a lot up and down and banked corners. So, I mean, it's been really good fun to drive today, and hopefully we can continue in that way tomorrow.
In the free practice, you were a bit down the field, and there was a reason for that. Could you talk us about around the free practice?
Yeah, we got already from the start of the session where the hydraulic pump problem, and that sort of was able to drive with the first run, but was hurting us quite a bit. And then the second run was undrivable, so I had to pit quite early and didn't get enough laps. But yeah, also the car didn't feel super great. We had some small issues with getting the tires work properly. So we had a bit of work to do before the qualifying, but the team did a fantastic job, and yeah, they repaired the hydraulic pump problem, and also we got the car a very good balance. So I mean, the qualifying was tough and extremely tight, but I think in the end we did a quite alright, not perfect, but alright session.
Yeah, I would say it was quite alright, because it was one of the tightest qualifiers I have ever seen. Only 1 second separated the top 17 drivers, and you were P9, just 1/10 of a second from 4th place.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible tight, and I mean, it is really disappointing to be 9th, being so close to the front, and as you say, 1/10 would have put me on the second row of the start. So I mean, it's disappointing with the position, but I'm still quite pleased with the session, how it went. I think I did a good job, and the team did a good job. Unfortunately, we just looked at the data actually before I came out to this interview, and I'm really quick the first half of the majority of the lap, and then the last 3 corners I lose a lot of time compared to Sam Bowe, which we can compare to. So up until the last 3 corners I'm 7/10 of a second quicker than Sam, and after the 3 last corners I'm 6/10 quick. I'm only 1/10 quicker, so obviously I lose 6/10 in the last 3 corners, which not really is good, you know. That's not acceptable. So it's a big shame. I mean, if I could have done that a little bit better, we could have been top 3 or at least top 4. So disappointing in that way, but still, you know, the rest of the lap is pretty awesome, and the driving is going really well in the car as well. So hopefully we can bring that for tomorrow and do a really good race.
Yeah, so you'll be dreaming about 3 corners this night then.
Yeah, I mean, the fan bus who is here with Swedish people is obviously sitting in the last corner overlooking the 3 last corners where I lose all the time. So probably I'm getting too nervous knowing they're there, so I'm losing the time because of that. Or, you know, I need to come up with a reason for it, but might be that.
You need to stop waving at the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to wave every lap. Maybe I should stop to do that. I'm not sure.
Could be an idea. Both you and Sam set your best times on the first set of tires. Any reason for that?
Not really. I mean, I was quick. I was only a couple of hundreds off my best lap from the second run, so it was no really reason for that, to be honest. But I think both me and Sam feel a bit disappointed where we are, but the potential is there, and we need to do a good job tomorrow again.
Yeah, so you're starting from P9, Sam from P11. What's your strategy for the race tomorrow, considering what drivers you have in front?
Yeah, I've looked quickly too, and I think if I can do a good start, I would be able to jump a couple of places off the line, and then you know, we can have a good race from there. But definitely a top 5 would be a great achievement from 9th on the grid, and I think it's possible as well. So we need to aim for being in the top positions, because you don't get famous of being P9 in the GP2. We need to get good results, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Obviously it's also great to be in front of Sam. It's important to have him behind, and we did that in Silverstone and we did it again today, so that feels great, and that's how it should be for the rest of the season as well.
Yeah, I got some questions. Many of these questions are from the live blog, obviously, and one of the questions was, what do you think about the qualifying format, and is there any room for improvement?
I think qualifying format is not too bad, but I think the practice format is a bit of a disaster in GP2. I mean, we get half an hour and the time is always running, so with red flags we don't get the time stopped. So obviously you get like 10 laps every practice session, and that's really it's not enough. You know, it's a bit silly to only give us that half an hour. So I think that should be a bit more, but that's GP2. You know, it's always been like this, and it's probably always going to be like that. So you just have to be straight on it, and as we can see, you know, Grosjean, he knows how to do that. So every time, you know, in free practice he goes out first lap, boom, he's P1 by quite a big way, you know. So you need to learn to know your limits and do it quick, and that's a part of GP2.
Okay, so Bernie, if you are listening to this, please change the qualifying, give the GP2 drivers another 30 minutes. Thanks, Bernie. You were driving on the soft tires here. Was it the right choice, or would you have preferred the hard tire compound?
For some reason I seem to like the mediums one, actually. It's always been working really well on the tracks where we use the medium compound. But yeah, the soft one is not too bad either. You know, we're quite quick, and it's not too bad. But yeah, mediums for some reason have worked really well for me.
Okay, one other question was, how many hot laps do the tires last, this soft compound on the Nürburgring?
Yeah, the way we do the qualifying today, we did you go out to the pits, we do one out lap obviously, and then we do one preparation lap to get everything up to temperature, and then we do one push lap, one slow down lap to cool everything down a bit again, and then you sort of get the tire up to temperature the last 2-3 corners, and then you push for another lap, and then after that is pit. So really you get 2 chances on each set, and that's what you get. And then obviously there's traffic as well to be part of that, so it's very difficult to do it and to put a good lap together, but that's GP2 and you need to do it.
Yeah, anyway, I think that P9 is very good, being in front of Sam, important as always. So very best of luck for tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow again.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and keep your eyes on the TV for all the fans back home, and I will do a good job. I'm going to do a good job for you tomorrow, and hopefully we're going to be on top of the list.
Thank you very much.